We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tail of the tape. And here is Emmanuel Augustus, who stands 5'7" tall. And here is Emmanuel Augustus, former IBA light welterweight champion, Terrence Bud Crawford.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Chicago, Illinois.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, I'm going to stay here.
After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. There's a scoring blow. Good counter punching. Solid punch. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
So hot, so heat. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be a hellfire.
Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. Good counter punch. Can't score with that counter. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. They're giving us a high-tempo show. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judge.
Here we go. It's round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Defense is not an option for these two. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That's another scoring shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus. And there's the bell to start round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That counter shot lands. The jab doesn't quite connect. And he just missed with that left jab. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. How about that time counter shot? He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Here we go to the 4th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just misses with that uppercut. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Perfect counter shot. Figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. And you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance with...
Here's the bell to start round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much firepower here. Throws the jab but does not score. Beautiful counter punch. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
These punches coming from every angle. Neither fighter willing to slow down. He just misses with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. There's the bell for round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Catch and shoot. Couldn't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Nice straight. The perfect counter lands. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
I've got to see that again.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
That hook doesn't score. Punch, counter punch. Crawford in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford is dazed. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
Whoa, Johnny! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. That was the moment!
Got caught.
What? Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down! Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.